his own, you know, yeah, already. You know, so that's what it's really about. But all this old shit here, if I wasn't rapping, I'd still be doing this old shit here, you know. This ain't nothing but materialistic, you know. Knowledge is power. I'm about making some money, man. You know, put this shit together, get some real paper, coast to coast. Man, I'm trying to move to Hawaii. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get away from these scrubs.
Yeah.
I'm talking about going out here and, you know, shit, fucking around with them boys at the Rolls Royce lot. We ain't playing, you know. Yeah, already. Yeah, catch me next week. It's gonna be crazy. This a week and a half. Imagine what next week gonna be like, you know.
Out. Any music? A lot of Free Pimp C. Where he was going, everybody was screaming Free Pimp C. A lot of love out in the streets.
Everybody was screaming it, but then you had people like Zero that got on my album on 4 or 5 songs and was really representing for me. You had people like David Banner who was getting at me and looking out for my family. You had Bun B that really spearheaded this whole movement, and you know, and Jay-Z was supportive while I've been gone. Paul Wall was real good. I mean, he really got down, you know, so it's a whole lot of artists that really got down. Too Short was real. Well, while I was gone, Jay Prince dropped the album on me. And you know, he came to me, he came to the prison and saw me, he was like, look here. Say, man, I'm fit to stack this paper up. Ain't nothing really happening while you here, so we fit to stack this bread up. And I had a few tracks left, I was selling beats while I was gone. And then, you know, so it went down and I still had some paper left, so we was blessed, but you know, it'll knock a hole in your pocket when you're sitting down and ain't nothing coming in. Everything just going out. Yeah, I did all my time in Gen Pop. You know, every form I hit.
So they had you out there with, you was like a regular person in jail?
Yeah, I mean, every unit I went to, they tried to lock me up. You know, and I had to sign papers so that they wouldn't lock me up, but they was doing that for their own protection. You know, they wasn't really concerned about me or my well-being. They were just trying to cover their ass in case something went down and I got hurt. But my thing with this, I couldn't do my time in PC, you know, because it's solitary, you by yourself, you can't move around, and man, it's like really doing hard time like that. So, you know, I really wasn't trying to do nothing like that.
So niggas wasn't trying to get at you and throwing with you and nothing like that?
What you really had was a lot of niggas trying to line up and get parallel with me and you know, make connections. And I met a lot of talented people in there. I met a whole lot of smart brothers.
So actually you was like the Don in prison. Niggas was really like looking up to you like as a sense of hope, you know what I mean? Man, maybe one day if I get out, if I keep it real with Pimp C, when I get out, maybe he might take me to that next level and give me a deal or something.
Exactly, it was a lot of that, but at the same time, love breed hate. So,
right.
I mean, you had haters, but when the majority is on your side, it's kind of hard for the haters to get out there and be able to hate in the open. So they hated on the side by themselves and in their own little social circles. But as far as violence is concerned, I ain't had no problems. I had one incident, and you know, we resolved that real quick. So you know, as far as the police was concerned, I had some problems with some laws now. You know, I run into wrecks with laws that didn't like what I stood for, or didn't like rap music, or just didn't like black folks in general. And I ran into some of that, but what was always, man, the Lord was looking after me this whole time. Every time it was one that was dangerous that could get me, I had 5 or 6 that was on my side that kept that motherfucker in check, man. I went through phases and stages on different units where I couldn't write. Like I hit one unit, it was so live, they called it Chocolate City. It's called Darrington. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's really live over there. I mean, the broads is bopped up, they fingernailed up, they got their heads whipped, and you know, and they choosing.